guys, welcome back to It's Told by Ray. I'm your girl Ray, and this is my YouTube channel, Beat Period. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Also, do not forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified every single time I post. You want to be notified so that you could be a part of the Ray fam, aka the List fam, in the YouTube land, and that is just on period. Please do not forget to follow me on my social media, Instagram, Twitter, link down below in the description box for your convenience, because a bad bitch always leaves links. Okay. Also, down in the description box, you'll find the link to the unfiltered version of this episode. I don't mind if you watch the unfiltered version, y'all. Really, honestly, that's what it's there for. That's what I'm leaving it for. But if you are going to watch that version, I ask that you still watch this one. Watch it in the background on mute. Do whatever you got to do. And just get your girl that view, period. Helps the channel a lot. Yeah. So with that being said, we're about to get right into the video. Today we're watching episode 2 of season 2 of the originals, and we about to get right on into it. But first, if you haven't already, please do not forget to subscribe to the Patreon. That's where I post all of my unedited content like this, and it's just like, if you're not there, you're missing out. So you should get there, period. With that being said, let's get right to it.
Michael is very nearly upon us.
If Michael were upon us, I imagine Niklaus would be quite dead.
I barely escaped. Father left the head of my horse on a pike in the town square.
He killed poor Theo. What a beast. But then, Father's always hated you most. Surely he'll chase you if you flee, leaving me here.
That's wild.
Perhaps I'll make myself mayor.
Rebecca and Finn have already boarded the ship. It is imperative we remain together.
Rebecca does what she's told because she fears Nick. And Finn is in no position to argue, given the dagger in his heart. I'll take my chances here.
I feel like if Cole didn't see what happens next coming, that's his dumbass fault. Truly, honestly. Like, if your brother was already daggered, why didn't you think that you could get daggered too? Anybody could get daggered around here, really. It's not that hard.
What the judge, Elijah? What I did is no worse than anything Klaus has ever done.
I would hope that you would hold yourself to a higher standard than Niklaus.
I'm a hybrid now. I have a werewolf temper to go with my new appetite. And the witches that tried to kill my baby, they're worth nothing more than food. Excuse me.
Haley's got a point, though. Like, these are the bitches who are responsible for the shit that happened to their baby. For the reason that they can't have their baby. Baby, if I was Haley, I'd be doing the same shit.
Haley is one of us now. Being a vampire only exaggerates what you truly are, and wolves are wild things. She knows she can never live up to the pretty little picture you paint of her in your head. Your judgment only hurts her more.
Which is true, because you could tell that Elijah does, though, keep judging things that she's doing, but also he can't really be mad at her. She went through some traumatic shit. So, of course, she's not going to be a fucking kid. Yeah, he's trying to help her, but at the same time, maybe this is what she needs.
You'll take her to the bayou. Find any remaining wolves. Perhaps her people can reach her. Now more than ever, she needs a connection to some of her humanity, some degree of dignity.
Klaus is like, at least this is helping her get better, and Elijah is like, yeah, but this ain't her. So maybe Haley will grow to regret her actions for some of the stuff that she's done since, you know, the whole baby thing. But I don't think so.
But I want to be like you.
Well, isn't this nice? My older brother and my ward. Getting along like two peas in a pod.
We should continue another time. Why don't you resume your Hamlet? Act 1, Scene 3 today. Off you go.
Why wouldn't Klaus want Elijah and Marcel to have a good relationship? I think that's weird. Like, just because somebody having relationships with somebody else doesn't mean that they won't still have a relationship with you.
Bravo. That was delectable. Though make no mistake, Nick, I'm still cross that you daggered me. But as far as apologies go, it's a start.
So this is your idea of fun?
Well, you and Marcellus have grown thick as thieves. Why should I be alone?
Maybe you're not alone, dude. Maybe, like, I don't know. Is Marcellus supposed to spend all his time with you and never talk to anybody else? Like, that's what I don't understand about the selfishness of Klaus's love. Why you need attention all the time, sir? You big toddler-ass baby. Like, what you need attention for like that?
I came to make you an offer. Find me the white oak stake, and I'll let this little social experiment continue.
Oh, even if I wanted to help, I don't have a clue where the stake is.
Yes, but you do have an ally in Davina. She can find it. Thing is, I'd speak to her myself, but I fear the conversation might become a little unpleasant.
You don't go anywhere near her.
And it's settled. I'll deal with the matter personally.
I'm not sure if this was like brought up before, but can you only have daylight rings? You can't have like a daylight necklace or a daylight bracelet? Like, what is I mean, I guess a bracelet or a necklace would be easier to lose. If you have on a ring, it's kind of hard for a ring to come off unless like you take it off or it melts, like that one episode with Elena. But like, I don't know.
Davina's hiding something in that attic. The door was locked with a rather complex spell.
Could be a weapon, source of power. I prefer not to leave anything to chance.
Better we know what she has and whose side she's on. So, you'll take her to dinner.
Oh, I just stood her up for coffee. She probably hates me by now.
Just do as you're told, Cole.
Oh, of course. Finn the sycophant speaks up. You gonna grovel at your mother's heels for eternity or what?
Stop it, both of you. There's enough conflict to come.
Soon we will have enough rings for an army. And when we do, we will pay your brothers a visit.
Where did all these new witches come from? I'm so lost.
And we will teach them the unfortunate error of their vampire ways.
Says the bitch who turned them into vampires. I'm just not understanding how...
You are their queen.
I am a mess. I cry all day, I feed all night. All I can think about is how much I miss my daughter.
Do you think you're alone in that pain?
Have you even thought about her once?
Why
I've
wouldn't
not
he?
stopped thinking about her. When it pains me, I seek comfort in the idea of what I will do to those who would harm her.
Period.
So I'm surprised you have the time to concern yourself with us, given the hours you spend doting on Marcellus.
Is that what all this is about? You envy my bond with Marcellus. Niklas, you brought that child into this home. He's no longer safe here. I cannot allow him to remain.
You would punish the boy because of Cole's antics. I'd just as soon put him in a box.
You choose that little whelp of your own family.
That little whelp is our family.
So pretty much it's just showing that Klaus does have a heart, and that if it came down to Marcellus and Finn would be fucking out of here, y'all. He would be gone with the wind, motherfucking fabulous. Okay? Gone.
Okay, look, I hate to ask for a favor, but I need a locator spell. Something's missing. A white oak stake. It's powerful enough to kill an original.
Did one of them put you up to this?
See, if that stake is used on Klaus, every vampire that he's sired dies too.
I know. But what if I do find it? I mean, I am not just gonna give it to Klaus. He and Elijah are both brutal, sadistic monsters.
I do wish I could disagree with you. Tragically, however, you're quite right. Although you and I both have excellent reason to find that weapon. I wanted to protect my family, and you wanted to protect your friends. We'd do well to forget our grievances and join forces.
No.
Davina,
No. No, I'm done listening. For a long time, you and your family have had all the power. You manipulate and kill anyone who gets in your way. That time's over. From now on, you can know what it is to be afraid.
I asked you to stay out of sight.
I wanted to speak to her face to face.
Why? So that you could piss her off.
I wanted to see for myself. She cares for you, and yet how cavalier she was at the jeopardy that you now face.
What are you saying?
She knows the stake will not be used because she knows precisely where it is. She's had it all along.
The fact that he was able to tell all that from one conversation with her child, that must make me a little bit slow, because baby, I wouldn't have been able to pick up all of that from one conversation. Wouldn't have been able to. That's because I'm a little
Don't be absurd. Shakespeare should be experienced in the flesh. In truth, these aren't the finest actors, but we are in the colonies. Yeah. Where were we?
Then venom to thy work. Exchange forgiveness with me, noble harlot.
No! How many times must I tell you? It's Hamlet, not harlot.
Whenever they break somebody's neck, the shit always sounds so fucking painful, bro. So painful. I would never want that shit to happen to me.
Sometimes I don't know why I bother.
What have you done?
I was just introducing Marcellus to the theater. I thought you'd be pleased.
Is there no limit to your vile imagination, brother?
If the lad is going to be a vampire, he'll have to learn somehow, won't he? Come. I've already fed him my blood. All you have to do is snuff him, and voila. One of us. I mean, that's what you want.
Why would they want to turn him as a
Isn't it?
child?
Let him go, Elijah.
Thank you, Nick. At least someone knows the meaning of family.
I told you before. Marcellus is family.
I don't fault you for your suspicion, nor Davina for her contempt. That does not alter our present dilemma. She has that stake. I want it back.
Klaus a real one for that. His love for Marcellus was outweighing his love for like putting Marcellus in harm's way made Klaus be like, nah, you got me fucked up. Like, I'm about to protect my son or whatever.
Well, that's more like it. Although I am rather disappointed at how many of my once formidable brethren have been neutered by a 16-year-old girl. Where is she? Where is this witch who dares craft moonlight rings without my permission?
Niklaus. I've been expecting you.
Full government name is crazy. Niklaus is wild. I ain't gonna lie. Little. But then again, that is his mama. But that's still a little bit disrespectful.
An alliance between the wolves and the witches would restore balance to our home.
Well, that's a lofty goal for a teenage girl.
Long ago, the witches and the wolves were at peace. Then came the vampires. A plague made flesh. A curse on this earth. You have no humanity. And so you punish those who do. Which
Meanwhile, we're talking to the same bitch who made them vampires. I just feel the need to keep mentioning that because I think that is relevant, Your Honor.
Stop complimenting her and find out what she's hiding.
I'm wooing her, Vincent. It requires charm and personality. Something you'd know nothing about.
Our mother wants answers. And if you can't get them, we'll do this my way.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bore her until she can't help but tell you everything.
If you want to find out if someone has a weapon, you provoke them into using it.
I never said I had it.
The thing is, Elijah thinks you do. Matter of fact, he's convinced.
Well, let Elijah think what he wants.
You're not safety. Anyone who's ever wanted to kill an original is gonna be coming after you.
Fine. Let them try.
Dee, come on, just tell me where you are. Hey, we can talk about this.
I'm at Russo's. Don't bother coming. I'm leaving now. Caleb?
Not gonna lie, like I said, I did watch this episode already, so this is a re-recording. However, not gonna lie, I thought it was about to be real up for Davina right here, but put her in this situation is wild. Because what if she really didn't have like a secret weapon? Like, what if this was really it? It was just her type shit.
You filthy dogs. Well, now, what an interesting turn of events.
This is how a situation like that is how I don't understand how in the Vampire Diaries he was able to get defeated in literally one episode just by Klaus.
I'm going to enjoy this, girl.
Father.
Hello, son. I'd hoped to see your brother first, but we have some unfinished business as well.
We're getting out of here.
No, Russell, I need my bracelet. I can use it to control him. Stop. Go back now.
That's heavy.
Something to say?
Not me, mate. Not a bloody thing.
Same, I ain't got shit to say.
It's worse than we thought.
That is so bad.
I met the witch, Cassie. I studied her presence, the way she carried herself, the fervor with which she voiced her hatred of our kind. I looked into that girl's eyes, and I swear to you, Elijah, she is not just guided by our mother, she is our mother.
What is happening?
I'm going to kill her. I will boil her bones and feed them to the dogs if that's what it takes.
Niklas.
What? What could possibly be more important than the return of our mother?
Our father.
Oh, child.
I saw him standing there in the flesh as you do now.
That is ghetto.
He was enslaved with some spell cast by Davina. He holds the stake. If she chooses to release him.
Well, then there's only one question we need to ask, isn't there? Which of our parents do we kill first?
I'd say Dad. He poses the biggest threat, in my personal opinion. Because Dad can't really do anything under Davina's control, so...
The attack had to look convincing.
Look at my head. This isn't gonna heal for weeks. I haven't had a scar in 1,000 years.
You'll live. And more importantly, Davina will feel indebted to you. She will seek you out to apologize for what she perceives as an attack she caused, as I planned.
Well, I've had enough of your plans. You stick me in this body. You force me to sneak around like some common toady. If this is the grand new life that you planned for me, then you can have it back.
You are here by my grace. And you will remain by my grace. Have I made myself clear?
Yes.
This is too much.
Your brother was in the attic during the attack. Finn, tell him what you saw.
The door was open. The room was empty.
So, how did Davina tear apart a pack of vicious wolves? She must have had this weapon with her. What is it? A dark object? A book of spells?
Well, I wish I knew. I was knocked out during the attack. Never saw a thing.
I would have lied too, because girl, fuck you. I ain't telling you shit.
You want allies, right? Look around. This is ground zero for a new vampire community. Now, you may think that you're better than us, but we're all you got.
And why would I play benefactor to a collection of lost children?
Because you don't got nobody else.
Never were any good with children. But, like it or not, vampires exist because of you. And these folks are gonna need your help. Her name's Gia. I fed her my blood a few hours ago. When she wakes up, she's gonna need a mentor. I hope that you do better with her than you did with me.
I hope Elijah is able to, like, one day tell Marcel, like, listen, bro, it wasn't even me. I was trying to make Klaus a better person. But then again, I feel like that's the excuse of a lot of the shit they do anyway. Like, yeah, that's a lot of the shit that they do anyway. So it's just like, at some point, people have to stop forgiving them for doing shit for Klaus. So, I don't know. But I do hope that there is a conversation, and I hope that Elijah goes along with this plan. With that being said, y'all, it's the end of the episode, and I know we hate this part. I hate this part for us so bad, but we gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Bye, guys.